Welcome to Challenge Forex. My name is Steve, and join me now as I go through my week commencing the 30th of September 2024. I'm looking for the pairs that I will be considering trading for this week. So let's get started. First pair I'm looking at for this week is the Aussie CAD. We've broken through a resistance level here just in the last couple of days. So we're looking at now for this one to return back to this level and bounce. And if it does, we will take this one long. But we're looking at coming back to the green zone and closing above with a bullish a bullish green candle. The next one on my list is the CAD Swiss, and this one has been bouncing around this zone for over a month now, and I'm not sure if it's going to pull back again. It looks like it's been slowly making lower lows here in this area, but then we had a higher high here as well above this zone. So just looking at if it comes back to this area and touches the zone, we're looking for a red candle to close below the zone, sort of like, one of these here. And if it does, we will take this one short. If it continues to go short from here, we'll just disregard this one altogether. We have the Euro Swiss, and looking at taking this one long, and we have actually bounced in this area a couple of times. At the beginning of September, the first week in September, and also the first week in August, we did the same thing as well. It bounced at this zone. And the last time it was down in this area was back in January this year, 2024. And at that time it bounced in that zone as well. So we've already had a couple of bounces here just recently in August and September. So it's hard to say if this is going to happen again. But if we do get a green candle similar to this one, maybe coming out of the green zone, then we'll take this one long. If it crashes through the zone, then we will flip this one and we'll consider coming back here and taking this one short afterwards, but that will be a later date. Pound Aussie, we're looking at taking this one short, and I just realized I've actually got the wrong colored zone painted in on this one, so let's fix this now while I'm here. So this should actually be red. So looking at this one to come into this resistance level, and if it does, we'll take this one short. So this was a zone that had previously been green, and it had actually crashed through and has actually bounced around here a few times, but hasn't really made a big move down to the downside yet. So looking at this one to maybe pull back to this area and take it short. Pound Swiss, we are in an area now that has been tested multiple times in the past. So we can see here in March this year, also in April, also June, and then we've actually crashed straight through this zone at the end of July and beginning of August, but then came back and retested. But now it's actually gone back through to the upside again. So we're looking at this one to come back, and we're almost in that zone now. So we're just looking for touching this zone, maybe one more red candle, and then a green candle closing to the long side, and then we'll take this one long. New Zealand Canadian. Now this one has just broken through a previous level of resistance, and we've got a couple of positive green candles going through the zone. So this might continue to keep going to the upside. If it does, we've missed this trade altogether, but if it does actually come back and retest this zone, then we will take this one long. And that's it for my forecast for this week. And just having a look at gold now, and we can see that for the month of September, gold has actually broken an all-time high and continued to the upside. So this one, there is no support and resistance levels here at this point. If I was going to draw one, I would probably say around this zone. So possibly if it was to come back and retest this zone, I would take it long. But at this stage, it's really hard to say, so not really sure at this point. So thank you for joining me for my forecast for the week. Join me again next week, and we'll go through the pairs again, and we'll have a look at the pairs that I will be trading or looking at trading.